I am responsible, but this is not time for blame games. Now, a lot started now coming into my mind, looking at the scenarios and the meetings I've had with this guy. But along the way, I remember in that joking way at the winery where I used to dance and do everything, he used to say one thing.
Yeah.
Bob, I'm going to be the father of your firstborn. And he would joke about it, and everybody would joke about it. And now then I remembered. And I called him. When I called him, he said, which hospital are you in? I'm like, I'm here at this clinic. He came immediately, like in 15 minutes, he was there. When he sat, very responsible guy. And then the doctor says, I'm very, very shocked that this guy looks this responsible, even when he's speaking. So the doctor tells him, sir, of course for me now, I was crying, I was shaking, I couldn't even speak to him. So it is the doctor that spoke to him. It's like, this girl has told me this scenario. Is it true? The guy just said, I am responsible. I am responsible, but this is not time for blame games. I can quote his statement very clear. I am responsible, but this is not time for blame games.
Yeah.
Okay, so the doctor said, so what's the way forward? And he's like, for her, what does she want? Of course, as any other young girl, I was confused. I didn't even know what to decide at that point. Is it to remove? I had, we have this mentality when you're young, that when you are bought, you die. So that was in my mind. I'm looking around. Which family member am I going to break this news to? That I'm pregnant of a married man. I remember that day. So anyway, I gather the courage. I tell him, now I don't know what I'm going to do, but you can decide for me since you're my elder. And by the way, I was 26, and that guy was either in late 30s or early 40s.
Yes.
Somewhere there. So he says, let me go and get money around Mali stops. They do maybe 500K, you can remove it. Then we shall see how we can remove it. So I'm like, okay. At that time, I didn't know what to do, really. So he goes. I had to first faint from there, my own things. Then later, the doctor told me, you know what, go home, think what to do. Then that's how I got pregnant. So I called my friend, who I still give much respect, called Eunice. I called Eunice. She was a single mother of 2. And then she understood, I think she understood the motherhood kind of thing. So I called her, I'm like, Eunice, trouble in my house. I am pregnant. You're pregnant of who? I'm like, that guy that we've been, moving around. I've been telling you how funny he is, dancing and all that. So on this day, this is what he did and this and that and that. Eunice drove her car, came to Chireka, picked me up and said, let's go to another hospital. We went to the hospital, did a scan, and the pregnancy was reading 9 weeks and 0 days. That's about 2 months. So the baby dad wasn't sure. He sent the lady that inboxed me on the day when I asked who dropped me home. She said, you go and take her to another hospital, polyclinic, I remember, around Uganda House.
Uganda House, yes.
Yes, and he said, you go and confirm. The lady took me, first even gave me KFC to calm me down.
Yeah.
Then she took me, they checked, they did a scan, and I think at that time I didn't know what it means, but now I know. She said, there's a heartbeat, there's a baby, so there's nothing you can do. Please prepare for your baby. That's what she told him. So I think now from that time he knew it was serious, but at the back of his mind, he couldn't believe that he's the father. Bubu is young. She has so many boyfriends. These are the girls that hang out in bars.